It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine.
Hey cousins, it's Rina and welcome back to my anxiety-filled life. If you already subscribed to the channel and you're seeing me again, thank you for coming back for another video. If this is the first time you're seeing this lovely face, then welcome, and hopefully you subscribe if you like the content. No pressure or anything, but you know, it's great over here. Just letting you know, just asking my peeps. But yeah, today's video will be short and sweet. I'm going to show you guys how I filled out my NACA budget form, and yeah, so let's just get into today's video. Filling out your NACA budget form is essential so that you can figure out how your finances will change once you transfer from a renter to a homeowner. So basically, when you complete this form, all you have to do is scan it in and upload it to your web file and then put it under other documents. So that's where you're gonna store it. You can download and print the NACA budget form by going to NACA.com. Hover over the purchase button, scroll down and click the purchase resources button. Once the page loads, scroll down to the qualification workbook. It is also available in Espanol for those that are more comfortable reading in Spanish. Click the link and a PDF will open. Look at the page numbers at the bottom of the document and scroll down until you reach pages 15 through 18. That's where the monthly budget form will be. Page 15 should have a little title that says monthly household budget form so that you know that you're at the right page. Print those pages out for your use. I suggest printing out 2 copies just in case you make any mistakes, and I believe that they recommend writing in pencil for mistakes and changes rather than in pen. So I'm going to show you these sheets on my desk so that you know we can go over these quickly. When I first did this, I realized that I was overthinking it until I spoke with my angel of a counselor that broke it down for me and sent me like a filled out template. I'm actually going to share that template with you guys in the description box. And as you can see by these sheets, the form is broken down into 2 main sections: income and debts, and then also household expenses. It's set up this way to project your monthly available savings, which is calculated at the end by subtracting your expenses from your net income. So your net income is going to go like right here, and then your monthly available savings is right here. So yeah. Alternatively, my counselor said I can use a budget spreadsheet that I use on a monthly basis to submit, but she suggests like sticking with the NACA budget form, so that's what I'm gonna do. So on the right side of the monthly budget form, there are 3 columns. The first one is workshop, actual, and goal. So this is where I need to help with my counselor to help me stop overthinking. For example, let's say I was like submitting for the month of February, which, you know, I wrote at the top February 2021. For the workshop column, I would basically be going off of my expenses from January 2021. So this is me basically documenting what I was spending in the month of January. So those are like my usual expenses. And that made sense because your actual goal is what you're going to be saying what you actually spent in February of 2021. So I already started filling this out. This is not my real salary or anything like that. So for the gross income, I'm the only borrower. My nickname is Rina, but you would put your actual first and last name. I just put Rina here. And then I put my gross income. This is not my real income. This is just what I put for this budget sheet. And that's what I've used for other examples. So for the first job, they said your net income. So this is your actual take-home pay. This is what you would do based on your actual paychecks. So I just estimated like $3,750. Like I said, this is not real. This is just an example. And then you would go off of your bank statements and add up all your expenses by completing each of the rows. So you have net income, you have your debts, you have your housing expenses, utilities, food and beverages, transportation, childcare, education, clothing and appearance, medical and health, and then other stuff. So basically you add up all your expenses and you put it here. For your monthly available savings, which is net income minus expenses, you're taking that net income from the first page. So whatever your total is, whether it's from your first job and you have other jobs or whatever, add up all those net incomes, which will be up to here at the bottom. And then you have your total expenses, which will be here, and then you subtract it. And then that will give you the sum here. Then for your household savings account, you have $200. That's what they put here. For me, it's $400 because I'm having a multifamily. But, you know, for this example, for the sake of this example, we're just going to use the $200. So you also subtract that from this number. And then that's how you're going to get your monthly savings commitment. So once you've done all of that, you come to the actual column. So the numbers are pretty much the same. I should probably change these numbers. Assuming that your paycheck is the same whether weekly or bi-weekly, it's probably going to be the same for the other months. I should have sharpened this pencil, but don't mind that. But yeah, so for your actual, since we're doing this for the month of February 2021, you would go through your bank statements for the entire month and fill out what you actually spent. Don't get bogged down on the cents. If you want to round up to the nearest dollar, do that. Don't overcomplicate it, like I said. And then you do the same calculations as you did for the workshop for actual. For your goal, so the goal column is what you would be spending as a homeowner. So whatever, the only thing that's going to really change is housing expenses. I don't think anything else would really change for you guys, as it would for me. So for rent, your rent was the same for this one and this one because you were a renter. Here, you're doing mortgage now. So my mortgage, I think, would be, I forgot, it's like $2,000 something. So I'll just put like $2,000. So this changes. So all your other numbers are going to change as well. Especially when you come to the end and have to calculate your total expenses, your monthly available savings, and then your monthly savings commitment. So you do the same math for all 3 sections. And that's pretty much how you fill it out. It's actually really simple. Like I said, I overcomplicated it, and that's why I was confused and had to talk to my counselor. But like once she explained it to me, it made so much more sense. So hopefully this video made sense to you. I didn't fill out every single column because I don't have all of these expenses. I just filled out the ones that applied to me. As you can see, I didn't finish for some of these and I didn't do the math, but like that's the easy part. It's the hardest part for me was understanding like what each of these columns were for and like why, we had to do 3 columns in the first place. But yeah, it's really simple. The only thing I would say is that if you were having a co-borrower, make sure you put their information here. If you have household members and dependents that are going to be living with you, make sure you list them as well. If you have other, sources of income, make sure you put that as well. And then your co-borrower, if you have someone that's going to be, on the loan, is with you as well. But yeah, so just go through the sheet, and if you have any questions, you can always hit up your counselor, and they'll, walk you through it just like my counselor did for me. But yeah, so that's it. If you made it here to the end, thank you so much for kicking it with me thus far, per usual. Just leave some yellow people emojis so that I know that you made it here to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative and helped you like figure out how to do the budget form. As I said, it doesn't have to be as intuitive as we think it is. Don't overthink it like I did. Just keep it really simple. My 6-month update with my counselor happened, so I'm going to be doing an update video, I'd say the first week of April, so I can give you guys the details on how that meeting went. So that's all I have for you guys today. As per usual, spend wisely, stay safe, and you're doing the best you can. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Young, broken, independent, not broken, not quitting, I'ma get it. Even though I still struggle, I'm sufficient. Like what's up, aiming how it's business. Believe me, it's finna happen. They call them detours, we call it passion. How many no's you receive? I just stopped counting. So why you still doing it? I'ma cash in the fountain. See this dream dance between my ear canal, lives inside my heart like a future child. Possess the wisdom in between my smile. The world gotta see me, it may take a while. That's okay, it's prepared for. Played a lot of shows I had to pay for. Define the crowd, me, myself, and I, and the DJ and my homeboys. Good things take some time, I'm like, ooh yeah. Patience is a virtue when I'm moving. Looking at my life, it's a movie. Lot of ups and downs, I'm sticking to it. I got the sauce, I got the drip. I make the play, I get the assist. Impossible, it exists.